रेड फेस से वेट करेगा सडनली कौन बुलाएगा तो सडनली सुपरमैन तो नहीं हम लोग भी सडनली मतलब बोल रहे थे बन जाएंगे सुपरमैन है ना इतना गर्मी और भागना पड़ता है। This is the entrance. अपना बोलो बेटा नाम से स्टेशन एम्प्लॉय कोड बोल 10374 नाम बोल इंद्रानी मुझे बताओ टोटल कितने आउटसाइड है बता दिए शिल्पी का बोला उधर भी मिला उधर ही बैठ रही हूँ
A warm presence here. It is my immense pleasure to welcome you all here for the continuous nursing education program conducted by the Nursing Department of Rajiv Gandhi Cancer Institute and Research Center. To start this day with the beautiful lines, make today so awesome that yesterday gets jealous. Life is not measured by the number of breaths we take, but by the moments that take our breaths away. 90% how you react to it. With this, I will request you all to be attentive and get immersed in our scientific session and feel free to clarify your doubts if any when asked to do so. Today, we have eminent speakers who have gathered here for expressing their vast knowledge and best experience with us. So before we proceed any further with our CNE, I request you all to please put your hands together for being the excellent healthcare providers, for putting yourself on front line, and for your incredible dedication and hard work. With this, I will now welcome our director, Colonel Madhumita Dhal ma'am, to address the gathering. Please, ma'am.
Nurses Day and the importance of CNA. Nurses are the heart and soul of our healthcare system. Day in.
Now, we are moving towards to our second scientific session, and the topic is Transformational Journey of a Nurse from Bedside to Boardroom. And for this, I would like to invite Ms. Harvinder Kaur, Faculty College of Nursing from Dr. RML Hospital of Nursing. She holds Masters in Medical Surgical Nursing, pursuing PhD in Nursing from Maharishi Markandeshwar College of Nursing. She received Smart Nurse CNE Educationist Award for Excellence in Field of CNE.
Thank you, beta. For such a nice introduction. इतनी ज़रूरत नहीं थी. And thank you to the organizers, special to the Madhumita ma'am, who believes me, and always I am a part of her program wherever it happens. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. But we should not be robotic while working in our clinical area. That's a nurse. If we put our heart in that, that will make a difference. That makes a difference in that. That is a transformation journey of a nurse from bedside to boardroom. That doesn't mean that every nurse has to go to the boardroom, but that doesn't mean also that every nurse cannot go to ourselves so that we can present to the society those things. As we all know, there is a increased recognition that nurses must involve all the leaders and decision makings. We all always say nurses को importance नहीं मिलती, उनको decision making में नहीं लिया जाता. Few of the nurses nowadays it starts happening because of our strong leaders. Some of the strong leaders which they have kept themselves in those places, like your Colonel Madhumita ma'am. Give a put applause of hand for her because she has really has made all these things possible. Like Colonel Madhumita, there are few leaders who are doing like this, but we need every nurse when she's at bedside, she's a leader. Because our nurse is our future. That is the theme of this year. So, nursing leadership in the boardroom. Why now? Why it is needed?
The state of offering prayers in the form of song, I would like to call upon Miss Anju Tripathi. Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvighnam Kuru Me Deva Sarvikareshu Sarvada Gananayakaya Ganadevataya Ganadakshaya Dhimahi Gunashariraya Gunamanditaya Guneshanaya Dhimahi Gunaditaya Gunadishaya Gunapraveshtaya Dhimahi Ekadantaya Vakratundaya Gauritanayaya Dhimahi Gajeshanaya Bhalachandraya Shri Ganeshaya Dhimahi Ekadantaya Vakratundaya Gauritanayaya Dhimahi Gajeshanaya Bhalachandraya Shri Ganeshaya Dhimahi.
Dr. Pinky, another distinguished guest here. At the very outset, I'd like to welcome all of you to the CNE. We had the week-long celebration of the nurses.
हमारा CEO DS नेगी.
A lot of deliberations have taken place. I'm sure there was a lot of scientific sessions also in this, and I think a lot of takeaway. New procedures coming, new research is being done in the nursing. So the nurses as ever are in the forefront of patient care, and especially in the cancer patient, you are really the masters as well as the patient is concerned. Because I think more than 80% of the time you are with the patient. So your interaction with them, how you communicate with them, what sort of feedback you get from them, and how really to put the patient in a proper frame of mind for the treatment is absolutely essential. So that's why I think the communication is one of the most important part of, for that matter, I think any field, but I think in the case of nurses or the medical care, is one of the most important, I think, part of your learning and your, I think, work in the field. So with this.
क्या? कहाँ रहे? State
हेलो फ्रेंड चाय पी लो. हेलो फ्रेंड चाय पी लो. ये लो. किसी में चीनी कम है, किसी में ज़्यादा. भाई हेलो फ्रेंड चाय पी लो. ये है हमारा जिसका best. This one is the best.
तो इतना जल्दी भाग कर आया मैं पकड़ दूंगा तो जल्दी साथ में प्रिपेयर करके आता हूं सॉरी ये तो बहुत अच्छा से बना रहा है बीच में रखा ना एक दूसरे ने कर
हमारी बोर्ड की सिस्टर भी आई हुई
पतली हो
हमारी प्रीवियस सिस्टर है
पतली हो गई ना दी
ये मैं ना हुई गिर
It's lunchtime. Ini ada apa? Time. Switch with this.
उसे बनाओ ना इसमें देखा कल से आ रही
ये तो रेल है ना रेल है तो ऐसे ही आएगा
रील क्यों बना रहे थे उसे बनाओ
हमने बहुत खा लिया कितना खाया
हमने बहुत सारा खाना खा लिया मेरे पेट में जी है नहीं बच्चे बिल्कुल भी मेरा पेट तो फुल हो गया
अच्छा जी खाना
मम्मी आने को हो रहा है तो उसमें
टैबलेट चाहिए
नहीं टैबलेट कुछ नहीं चाहिए बस मैं खाती
ये हमारा डाइनिंग हॉल
बैग लेके यहाँ से भाग जाए
अभी खाना खाने के बाद हम थोड़ा फोटोशूट करने के लिए कोशिश कर रहे हैं
चलते हैं
यस
Changer, temperature leads as we discussed in the previous slide. Now, the nurse inserting the temperature leads into the outflow catheters. Before starting the procedure, we have to connect all the tubings, and the tubings are inflow and outflow catheters, hypok chamber, heat exchanger, temperature leads as we discussed in the previous slide. Now, the nurse inserting the temperature leads into the outflow catheters. After that, surgeon put the tubings into the abdominal cavity, followed by surgeon will close the abdomen with proper counts of instruments, sponges, needles and gauze pieces. Then
We have to switch on the machine and just set the flow rate and temperature as per the standard recommendation. Meanwhile, intraperitoneal dialysis solution circulated into the abdominal cavity. Normally, we can use 2 liters of IPD solution for HIPAC procedures, and if the patient is obese, then we can add 1 more liter of IPD solutions. Now, the surgeon and nurse will observe the follow leakage from the surgical side. These are the temperature leads connected with the HIPAC machine. These are the HIPAC chamber. The tubings connected with the HIPAC chamber itself. These are chemotherapy drugs we are using in HIPAC procedure. Now, the nurse adding the chemotherapy drugs into the HIPAC chamber, then the solution with chemotherapy drugs circulated into the abdominal cavity properly. And we are doing this procedure in closed technique method. After completing the whole process, we will remove all the tubings from the abdominal cavity and the surgery will be continued. How we are doing HIPAC procedure?
Favorite to this, speaking to all of you over the Zoom. And I was very, very happy to know to young leader, Ms. Rubina, talking very confidently and engaging with all of you. That is congratulations. So it kind of tells me there is hope for tomorrow. Because young nurses speaking so confidently on stages, I feel very happy and elated that the future is bright for tomorrow. So, first of all, today is 13th, just one day after 12th of May. Congratulations and a very happy Nurses Day. Every day is a Nurses Day, but 12th May gives us an opportunity to celebrate ourselves. We all have got automated registration systems and everything. So now there are no more longer queues, which is quite okay in the private sector. Maybe it came in early. Nobody has to stand in the queue. Everything is tech enabled. It helps us to communicate with each other, communicate with.
5 of 6 seats. So nominate one team member from your side, and they will act according to the seat which is given inside the seat, and don't. Okay. And incorrect 0 point. Ma'am, it will take 3 minutes only, so time start now. Pathway. पधारो आओ पधारो Safe step. And incorrect answer will reduce the 1.0 0 case could be.
उसको भी घर जाना है और मैं भी आंटी का घर बर्थडे सेलिब्रेशन करने के लिए जा रही हूँ।
अंदर पास मार दो।